guys, you know what day it is. It's Friday. It's your girl Red, and yes, I am back from Trinidad Carnival. Woo! And this week's Reddit or Dead It segment is not going to be an artist with a song. It's going to be the Cuatro Uno Uno, the dish, the scoop, the score on Trinidad Carnival. Yay! So let's jump right into it. Notice I have some of the cups in front of me. I don't know, I like collecting the cups. I at least like the really nice ones. I like collecting them. The parties that were kind of like memorable to me, I collect the cups. But we're gonna get into these in a little bit. We're gonna jump and dive right into it. We landed February 14th, and that was Army Fete. A lot of people have like different things to say about Army Fete, and Army Fete is this, that, and the other, but Army Fete is the safest fete in Trinidad and Tobago. I had a blast. So for me, Army Fete was Reddit. Definitely Reddit. Thumbs up. Army Fete was lit. The performances were amazing. The artists showed up and showed all the way out. I mean, it was kind of like 7th on 6 type of fashion week. I'm talking about these artists brought it. Like the costuming and the theatrics was just amazing. Not just the performances, but there was tons of like costuming and everything. So Army Fete, Reddit, most def. Next, we went to Showen's breakfast party. Showen Winchester had a breakfast party, which was kind of far, but I actually am going to have to say Reddit to Showen Winchester's breakfast party because the vibes was up like 7. It was a mixed crowd, and I mean, the sun was piping hot, but you know me, I recovered into a little shaded space. He doesn't advertise, of course, again, Max in the background. He doesn't advertise performers or DJs. It's just his breakfast party, which this is my very first time going, and Reddit with Sherwin's breakfast party, I would definitely say it's a party that you should go to. The food was good. I'm a big foodie, and the food was good. And for me, being vegan and being able to go to a fete or go to an event and still being able to get vegan food, that was a plus for me. So Showen's cup is not like here. Because I don't know what happened with that cup. Because I left quite a bit of my cups in Trinidad anyway. Again, ignore Max in the background. He's just trying to be heard. You know, he's just trying to be heard. Trying to get up in the video. Ignore him. Next was one of my favorites. Now, I did have a couple favorites, but this is definitely one of the chart toppers for me, which was Marshall Monday, the wedding. Y'all, okay? We were all told, not just because we were part of the media crew, we were told that we had to wear white. And boy, I love the fact that people, the great majority, 98% of the people like really got into the whole theme of wearing white and supporting Marshall and his beautiful wife with celebrating their love. And that was the final Marshall Monday. I didn't get any cake though. I didn't get any cake. Cake was supposed to be given out to the first 10,000 people. Tell me why we still didn't get any cake. And I thought we got there kind of early. I didn't get any cake. Not that I would have eaten it, but I still wanted it. I wanted it. But getting into Marshall Monday, which was definitely a Reddit, everything from the performances to the theatrics to Peter Minshall, like he did the damn thing. He did the damn thing. The theatrics were absolutely, and you guys know I love saying the words toodalutely. It was amazing. They did their vows on stage, making people tear up. It was so good to see like the artists fully supported him and his beautiful wife. Everybody showed up in white. Well, the great majority of people showed up in white. Some people still didn't know how to dress. I'm just saying, because really, and I don't want to name call, I don't want to name drop, but I'm just saying, okay? But Marshall Monday, the wedding, I absolutely loved it. But then Marshall dropped a bomb on us in the middle of the show. He dropped a bomb on us when Mashallah, he came on stage, was very emotional about everything that was happening, everything was going on. And then he knows that, of course we love him. And he says, so if I bring Carnival to the sea, would you guys come? And people were like, what is going on? What is happening right now? And then is when he dropped the bombshell on us and talked about Melee. Basically, Melee is a cruise that you have to go and pre-register online. Melee, the IG name. And you go when you pre-register, and then March 1st, that's basically when everything comes out. You're going to get to find out the dates, where it's going. I'm super excited. What I'm not too excited about, and a lot of people might not like what I have to say, but this is my honest opinion. Now, Melee is being done in conjunction with Tribe because Masha was on the road with Tribe. I am not saying that I don't like Tribe, so people don't put words in my mouth. Hence, you see my Yuma cup. Yes, I'm a Yuma girl. However, Tribe did have a lot of, questionable things going on with it for the past couple of years, with girls and their body type and having to look a certain way and have to be a certain color and whatnot. However, I cannot definitively say that happened to me. I've played with Tribe before. I've just, since I settled in with Yuma, I'm just a Yuma girl, and I can't really see myself going anywhere else because I love customer service. I am all about customer service, and where I get impeccable customer service and where I have a good time. And for me, that's with Yuma. But I eagerly await to see what Melee, this partnership with Marshall and Tribe, is going to bring to the table. I'm excited about this, to tell you the truth. Marshall Monday, the wedding, definitely was a Reddit for me. We left Marshall Monday. We rushed out of the wedding to head to pre-dawn, which was Fan and Bungie's boat ride. And of course, this boat ride had the hype. It had the trillele and the tralala and the whole nine about this boat ride. And I love Fan and Bungie, but pre-dawn was a dead it for me. And it was a dead it because we were told that we had to be there at a certain time because the boat was going to leave. You're going to a boat ride. The boat is leaving at a certain time and you're not there. The boat's going to leave you pretty much. So we got there on time. Matter of fact, we got there a little bit early. What I liked was the fact that Fan and Bungie were already there. When we got there, they were already parked there in the parking lot with everybody else, and they were just chilling. They were just waiting. The wait to get on the boat was ridiculous. It was kind of long, but you know what? It was all right. We were like, all right. We were still chilling, meeting people in the parking lot or whatever. We get on the boat. Max again in the background, ignore him. We get on the boat, and it was the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There was nothing. We had to hum to ourselves. There was no music on the boat, like no music on the boat. It was the only boat ride I've ever been on where people were sleeping. We have videos and pictures. People were sleeping on the bar, straight around the bar. People were sleeping. What is up with that? 2.5 hours later, because we are all tired at this point. Because remember, you've been partying, you've been going, and then you leave the wedding, you rush. Now, with the whole gown and situation that I was wearing, we had to go change and then go to pre-dawn. So by the time we got there, which was still early, then you had to wait in the parking lot. Then you had to wait another 2.5 hours before the boat even sailed with no music. So your vibes was dead at this point. You're tired. So tired. This is catching up to you, and not only you, everybody else. So people were sleeping on the bar. Like right around the entire bar was people who were sleeping. Yeah, we do have the video. We did post some videos and stuff. And not just us. A lot of people posted videos of people sleeping on the boat. So when the boat finally started moving 2.5 hours later, Bungie and Fan were very apologetic, and we did appreciate their apology. However, the one thing, the general consensus is, yes, we did appreciate the apology, but the apology was really drawn out, and it kept going on and on. And I could have done without that, because the vibes had just started to pick up now, because we were just dying for the boat to move. We were just dying to hear some music, somebody sing something, hymn something, just hymn, hum something. We want to hear something, and we weren't hearing anything, so the vibes was dead. So when the boat finally started moving, and Bungie did apologize. Now, Bungie did say, in all fairness, that next year, but he really did think that it was unfair for people who were there on time, that we had to wait for people who were now trickling their ass on the boat. So basically, he said next year, if it was only 2 people on the boat, that the boat's going to leave, period. I I don't know. But I'm sorry, Bungie fan, but I have to give my honest opinion because I didn't get like comps or whatever for this party. I didn't ask for comps. I spent my money just like everybody else. And for me, pre-dawn was a dead it because of that whole situation. And you know, when you go to something and it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, I'm sorry, but that's what pre-dawn did for me. I did not have a good time. Well, no, let me not say I didn't have a good time. Once the vibes did pick up and we woke up from sleeping on the bar, it was kind of okay. And then, I don't know, but I couldn't wait for the boat to dock to get off the boat. So I've never really felt like that on a boat ride before. So for me, pre-dawn, I can't really definitively say whether or not I'll do it again. Let's see what happens next year. Bungie said if it's only 2 people, he's going to leave on time with just the 2 people. I don't know. Yo no sé. Tuesday on the Rocks. Tuesday on the Rocks. Tuesday on the Rocks was a really good show. Reddit. Tuesday on the Rocks. Last year, I had really good things to say about Tuesday on the Rocks, not just because they had vegan food, but y'all know I'm a big foodie. We didn't get nothing to eat on the boat with pre-dawn. I just had to go back to that for a second. We had to buy our own food, despite the fact that they advertised it was breakfast inclusive, but I'm just saying, I'm neither here nor there. But Tuesday on the Rocks, there was really, really good food, really good performances. It was just a great event, as always. Tuesday on the Rocks did hold up to its name. And I love the fact that this year, what they did a little bit differently was they had merch from different artists. It was like it was like a flea market. Not really a flea market per se, but it was like a merch market. Yeah, an artist merch market type of vibe, like at the front. They did this whole Tuesday on the Rocks theme type of situation, and then it was like a whole artist merch market vibe where your favorite artists, you could go and you can buy merch from them. I really like that. I really like that about them. So Tuesday on the Rocks, Reddit. Next up was Mental. So Mental was a lingerie type of vibe party last year. Mental was beyond lit. Like, we had such a great time. This year, for me, the vibe in Mental wasn't like last year. I like the theme where you can be super ultra sexy. But for me, Mental, I'm like neither here nor there with Mental. I'm in between. I'm not a Reddit, but I'm not a dead it either. I'm just in the middle. I'm like here with Mental. I'm not here. I'm not here, but I'm just here. The food, however, in Mental was good. But Mental for me was kind of like, it was good-ish for me, good-ish. We try to, have a good time and feel the vibes and whatever. The crowd was, was kind of popping, but everybody has their own opinion. Mental for me just, I'm not here, but I'm not here. I'm just kind of in the middle with Mental. Soca Starter was the next one. Soca Starter was vibes. Vibes. Now, I think AM Beach is the same day with Soca Starter, but I would pick Soca Starter over AM Beach only because I like the vibes, the lineup of the DJs. It was just, Soca Starter was a good vibe for me. That's Private Ryan. That was a good vibe. So for me, Soca Starter was definitely a Reddit. That same day, it was Patrice's concert. OMG. Again, y'all ignore Max in the background. Just ignore him. Strength of a Woman. Reddit. In 2 years, Patrice has completely outgrown Normandy because she has her event at Normandy. In 2 years, Patrice has outgrown that venue. The venue, it doesn't seem like could hold the volume of people that comes to support her. I love the fact that it was a mixed crowd. Performances were lit. Patrice was lit. The costuming was lit. Like, she did the damn thing. Strength of a Woman is definitely a show that you should check out. I had a fabulous time. I had no voice. We did, capture some clips and stuff like that, but I had no voice. I had no voice at all for Strength of a Woman, like nothing. But afterwards, I still did a video telling Patrice, like in my squeaky horse voice, like, you did a really good job. I absolutely loved your show. Reddit for Strength of a Woman. After that was Sunrise Breakfast Party. Y'all, let me tell you, Sunrise stems from Jamaica. The team, Sun Nation, is from Jamaica. I've been to this party in Jamaica. I've been to this party here. in New York. They kind of like a sunrise situation in conjunction with Caesar's Army. I've been to it in Trinidad, and sunrise breakfast party is a vibe, is a whole vibe. As you can see, I still have my sunrise cup here. Sunrise was really a nice party. Yes, I absolutely love sunrise. So for me, sunrise is definitely a Reddit. After sunrise, we did Karakura. Karakura One Love, where they advertised that the stage was going to be in the ocean. Now, when they said Maracas Beach, I said, yeah, right. Because the water is rough as hell. So I don't know how y'all were going to put a stage in the water. Because couple alcohol intoxication and these strong waves and currents, there was no way that Karakura could have sanctioned the liability with that. So there was something that was posted a couple, 2 days, I think, before that they had lost their license, blah, 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 whatever. Now, Karakura, the beginning of Karakura, I'm going to have to say dead it. And I'm saying the beginning only because they advertised that we had to be at Port of Spain. We have to be in Port of Spain. We have to be at QRC to pick up a shuttle to take us to Maracas Beach because this is what we paid for. Okay. I was like, all right, that's cool. We have a driver, but we could tell our driver, just pick us up. And because we had another event to go to that night. So it was cool. All right. So we got there on time, 12 o'clock to get the shuttle. We got there before 12 o'clock. We did get the shuttle. And I was like, okay, this is on like popcorn. This is litty. We got there. We got the shuttle. The shuttle leaves. We get to Maracas. Boom. I swear they were packing up the sound system and party done. What is going on? There was nothing, nothing was set up. And I have pictures. People sitting on what's supposed to be a bar that's not even built yet. It was all kinds of confusion going on at Karakura One Love. Why is it 4 hours past when the event was supposed to start? We're still outside the event. And then these lame ass supposed security guard want to tell us, oh, well, we're doing a security sweep. Y'all gotta go. We wanted to say, okay. So for me, the beginning of Karakura One Love was a dead it for me. However, Karakura turned it around because at 4 o'clock when we finally got in, the party was on and popping. And that's when Karakura did a 360 and became a Reddit. They threw on Marsville. Tell me why. Marsville, Winer Boy Marsville came on and it was pure litness after that. The food was good. The drinks were good. Karakura One Love went from a dead it to a Reddit. I don't have the Karakura cup here. I think I left that one in Trinidad. But yeah, Karakura did pick themselves up after that fiasco, that disaster at the beginning. But I really do think that they needed to have a little bit more organizational skills at the beginning. And then at the end, now you have other events to go to that night. So we're trying to leave. We know the first shuttle that's leaving out was supposed to be 7 o'clock. But hell, we never got into the party till 4. But regardless, we're trying to catch that first shuttle because we didn't want to get caught up in the melee of people. Melee, no pun intended. In the melee of people trying to leave Maracas to go back down because there's tons of other events going on that night. So we didn't stay like the late. But the shuttle guys were now telling us, oh, well, we don't know if we got to take y'all back or not. That was like a whole other fiasco. I just think a lot of these event promoters and organizers got to get their ish together. Get your ish together. But Karakura did go from a Reddit to a Reddit. Next up for us was Erupt. Erupt. I don't have my Erupt cup here, but Erupt was a Reddit. Erupt was a Yuma party. And y'all, Erupt was so lit. It was so unbelievably litty. From the performers, they had a slew of performers. Every time you thought you saw, okay, I'm good. I done saw it all. I done seen it. I done saw it. I don't need to see anymore. Boom, they kept bringing them on back to back to back. Erupt, y'all done did the damn thing. Y'all done did the damn thing. Erupt was a movie. Reddit. Erupt was a whole movie. But of course, no sleep after Erupt. We left Erupt, went and got changed into our AM Bush clothing. And at this point, of course, I was sick. Because all the videos that I was doing and I was posting, I really wasn't feeling well. I was coming down with some kind of bug or something. And we went to AM Bush, Caesar's Army, AM Bush. AM Bush was, again, a movie. Despite the fact that I was not feeling well, almost had a whole asthma attack. Never had asthma, but almost had a whole full-on asthma attack at AM Bush. But AM Bush, again, was a great event and is definitely something I would do again. AM Bush, for me, gets a definite Reddit. Again, still going on, no sleep at all. No sleep at all. So from AM Bush was Soca Brainwash. Soca Brainwash for me was another epic. I gotta move this one down. Another epic party. Epic. Soca Brainwash had an Asian theme this year. And I love, give me a theme party any day. I love to get all dressed up. And I love the fact that the general population, everybody was pretty much dressed up in Asian wear. But what I loved and appreciated, other than the food, because you guys know I'm a foodie, what I loved and appreciated with Soca Brainwash was you didn't get the monotony of you saw a DJ at one party and you heard that set. You saw the same damn DJ at another party and you heard that set. You heard the set over and over. What I absolutely loved, what Barry Hype, Kevin Crown, Ryan Saeed, what these DJs brought to the table, and there was tons of other DJs, but even though that they are really popular DJs and you'll be like, okay, yeah, I saw them here, I heard this set already. No. Private Ryan, Barry Hyde, Kevin Crown, Ryan Saeed, like they brought it. They brought it. It wasn't the same issue. Keep hearing over and over and over and over and over. I absolutely loved Soca Brainwash. Loved it. And I collect all my Soca Brainwash cups. I love them. I like the fact that they turned an ultra all-inclusive, really like uppity-ish type of party into a like powder and water party. But we weren't like up at the front. All the situation was going on at the front. We were at the back, and this was in the Savannah. So was it in Savannah? No, it wasn't in Savannah. It was, y'all don't get me lying now. But it was like, like a Savannah type. But whoever did the decorating, Private Ryan, kudos to the decorator. And I'm going to post like all of these in my Carnival flashback so you guys could check it out if you didn't see it. But it was absolutely amazing. Soca Brainwash for me. Reddit. Loved Soca Brainwash and will definitely do it over and over and over and over and over again. Next up was Beach House. What? Beach House was next. I like my little Beach House Ciroc cup that, keeps blinking. Beach House was a whole movie. It was a vibe. Y'all, if you've never been to Beach House, the food, unbefricking-leavable. However, like I said, and I keep saying, I'm vegan. So it was a little bit difficult finding, and vegans, we don't do dairy, we don't do meat, we don't do fish. So it was a little difficult finding, despite the fact that they had all this absolutely exquisite food, it was a little bit problematic finding something that didn't have fish in it, any type of seafood at all. So one of the chefs, like at one of the stations, said to me, I'm sorry, he said, "Excuse me, why aren't you eating?" I said, "Well, I'm vegan." He said, "Say no more." Yo, I love me some good customer service. Why did the chef get these absolutely amazing gluten-free vegan noodles and whip me up a whole sauteed vegetable, mushroom, pickled peppers dish? It was all kinds of life. He whipped me up a completely vegan meal, and that did it for me with Beach House. I am a foodie, and being vegan doesn't mean that we only eat salad. And I love the fact that the chef went way over and above to make sure that I was happy because like I didn't even know he was looking, and I kept, when you go up to the table, I kept saying, no thanks, it has dairy, this, that, da 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 da. Complete vegan dish. Absolutely love that. The vibes at Beach House was just right. Everything was just nice. And you see, this is what sets it apart for me. Now we did have some like, ups and downs at Beach House, because Beach House was in Chaguaramas at UPIC. I didn't even know where that was before. Listen to me talk about it. I know what I'm talking about. It was at UPIC in Chaguaramas. So it was really, 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 really super far. Like there were 3 parties happening along with Beach House at that time. But let me tell you what sets apart having a good time at an event and then something crazy happening. We had a great time at Beach House, but getting in there was, it was like pitch black. You only expecting to see like Laja Bless and Sukunya coming out from the bush at that point. But it was a problem coming out of Beach House, only because that one road is the one road going in and out. So one lane is going down, one lane is coming up. People going up the down and down the up, which was causing ridiculous amount of traffic. Traffic was hell. So nobody was moving. So guess what we did? We walked all the way out from Chaguaramas. Yes, we did. Yes, the hell we did. But because it was such a good damn party and the vibes were so right and we were treated so great, you didn't mind the walk, because I kept saying, I said, listen, if anything is going to attack us out here, the only thing I got to throw at you is myself. Hey, I ain't got nothing else to throw, because it was pitch black up there. But with all the cars being stuck in traffic, so we had the headlights and the tail lights as our light to walk out from there. Coincidentally, so we got to the police post in Chaguaramas, and that's where my little debacle happened, where I got stung by some, I don't know. We still don't know what it was that stung me through my dress, which wasn't much of a dress anyway, because it was like sheer. Whatever. Y'all saw the pictures. So I got stung. And the funny thing is, I'm there with my bestie, and all I did was, ow. And that's all I did. But like, it was excruciating pain, but I'm not the type of person to be like, all out there and carrying on or nothing. So she probably, at first she probably thought she was like, what's going on with you? Because all I said was, ow. Like with an attitude too. We're at the police post in Chaguaramas. So I started joking around, and I see these 2 police officers sitting at the post, and I'm like, y'all hit me with a blow dart, didn't you? And the fact that there was no like computers or no modern technology, they still were writing in books, writing stuff down in their notebooks and stuff. So we were joking around. I'm out there joking, and I'm saying, y'all hit me with a blow dart, didn't you? Y'all just went and hit me with a blow dart, didn't you? So my bestie, she's cracking up because she's thinking that I'm joking. All of a sudden, my legs start swelling up. So she goes in there now and asks them if they had any kind of rubbing alcohol or anything to throw on it, because now we're trying to counteract whatever the hell this is going on here. Why they brought out the first aid kit. And at the bottom of the first aid kit, under the lint, we got a wipe, an alcohol wipe. Whoever takes care of this situation, please and thank you to help them up there, because y'all got to do better than that. So my bestie said, so Natasha was like, so God forbid if something happens up here, what are y'all going to do? He was like, well, we have to call the ambulance, or, and it's going to take them like 4 hours to get here. I said, shut the front door. Stop it. Are you kidding me right now? But again, neither here nor there. Beach House was still a vibe. Beach House was a vibe. Oh my goodness. I had such a great time, despite my sting and having a horrible allergic reaction, which I did post, and people, thank you for all your concern, by the way, about my sting, because it was really bad. I came back home and still pretty bad. They had me on a type of steroid to counteract the allergic reaction, plus antihistamines. It's starting to go down, and this happened last Sunday. So crazy indeed. If it doesn't clear up, of course, I'm going back to the doctor on Monday. I would definitely let you guys know how that played itself out. But Beach House was still a whole vibe. I had a fantastic time, and I would definitely go back to Beach House. Okay, after Beach House was Carnival Monday I had to move all these other cups now. I got to get them out the way. Carnival Monday with my band, Yuma. OMG. Yuma was a vibe. Yuma was a vibe. Ignore Max in the background. I had a time. I have all of my Yuma cups. I've been playing with Yuma for years. What I appreciate with Yuma is the customer service. The customer service, the way they tend to their customers. I absolutely, you guys know I love saying the word absolutely. I have my straw, everything I have inside there. I save all of my Yuma cups. I absolutely, oh, look at my, just grips are really sexy. I absolutely had a fantabulous time with Yuma on the road, and I will forever play with Yuma. It is my favorite band. Not only did they give us a live band on the road, like back in the day how they used to do it. There was a live band, and I love the feel and the vibe of a live band. Yuma also had, like, when you go at the rest stop and you go to eat and stuff like that, they had a pun side. They had Renegades. Yo, Yuma, y'all better stop. You're going to throw Renegades up in there and just give us a whole vibe, another vibe. Listen, Carnival Monday, there's pics and video. And like I said, don't go to Carnival with anybody who's judgmental, because y'all, I behaved horribly. And I loved it. And I would do it again and again and again and again. And have absolutely no apologies for my behavior. Let me tell you something. Like I put in a post earlier on, Carnival for me is where I release all of my stress, my inhibitions, my worries, my everything. I leave it on the road. I posted this on my page either Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. But I release everything and I drop it on the road, and I don't pick that ish back up. That's where I leave all of my stress, on the road. And you've got to find something that relieves your stress. This is 2020. We've got to do better. We've got to look out for ourselves. We have got to love ourselves more than we love anybody else. Like when you get in a plane, I tell you guys all the time, the very first thing they say is put your oxygen mask on first before assisting anybody else. Well, unless you're traveling with Caribbean Airlines, because then they say it like this. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, this is Caribbean Airlines Flight 520 with non-stop service to Porter Speed, Piarco International Airport. And if you've bought any bottles on board, you kindly place them under the seat in front of you, not in the overhead compartment. But y'all, I had a blast with Yuma. It is my band. I will continuously play with the band that I love and respect and has so much respect for me. This is one of my favorite cups for the season, my Yuma cup. This is your girl Bread, and this was the Reddit or Dead It segment. This was the Cuatro Uno Uno, the dish, the scoop, the score on Trinidad Carnival 2020. Yuma, ready, 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 ready.